For joining us as well. So welcome, Go Payloader, into our pregame interview booth. Happy to have you here.
Yeah, good to be here.
It is good. Definitely appreciate you coming out here. And to kind of get started, one of the new maps have been introduced, that training ground for this one. How do you feel kind of with that new map in play?
Oh, I recognize it from Halo
Can you guys
4.
hear me?
Yes. Hello there, Composure.
Hello?
Welcome.
Hey.
Oh, okay, there we go. I can hear you guys.
Please continue, Go Payloader.
So I recognize it from Halo 4. And I believe there's some power weapons that we can take control of, and I believe we can give the Goodfellas the one of their money.
I definitely believe so as well. I've actually not looked at this training grounds map at all, so I don't even know what to expect out of this. Composure, the question we started off with Go Payloader is, you guys are playing a new map today, the MGL Training Grounds. How do you feel with this kind of new map?
Well, I asked some of my teammates if they had played it, and none of us have played on it either. So this should be interesting.
Going in a little bit blinded here. I like that.
We'll see how it goes. We actually don't get to practice together too much. Everyone seems to have different schedules, unfortunately.
Well, that kind of leads into the next question that you kind of answered of how much practice have your team gotten in this week to prepare for this match?
We got a couple good sessions, missing a few players here and there, but we would be able to play kind of together at different times, I guess, if that makes sense. But we haven't been able to get all together at the same time. So.
Okay, so see how that plays a factor in this. And what about you, Go Payloader? How has the practice been this week to prepare for this match?
It's been kind of slow, since the hurricane. Not really that much. Today, we were practicing all day today.
So, voice volume turn up.
Do this.
I'll move this up a little bit. All right.
You're a little laggy gold on my end, but I think I got the gist of it. I didn't get too much practice this week, but quite a bit of practice today, which is good. Even one good day of practice can help a lot.
And the next question I have for Composure here is, with the addition of Prone, how do you feel that without Dragon now, how does he kind of fit into your team and squad here?
Me and Prone were kind of just talking as we were warming up, and we were saying how we haven't played with each other in a long time. We couldn't even remember the last time we played together. But I remember playing with him a while ago, and he should be a good addition to our team. So hopefully it works out.
Definitely, especially since last week he had a very good showing, so it's going to be very interesting to see what he brings this week. And I do want to kind of go into some of the questions from our Week 6 interview questions. There's a lot of questions here.
Man, Amp filled it up.
Amp got your whole biography here ready to go. There's so many questions here. Do you have any goals for yourself as a Halo player before or after Halo Infinite?
No. Oh man, that's a deep question.
It is. It is a very deep question. But what are your Halo goals? We'll start out with Go Payloader for this question.
I don't really know. So, can I pass my question? Or did I have to?
It seems like Go Payloader is taking a pass on this question, so we're going to switch this over to Composure. What are your Halo goals?
Well, I will say I believe everyone playing this game competitively, has a goal of getting better in some way, in some part of your play. So I'm always looking to get better, no matter where it is. I feel like everyone can learn or improve in some way. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's everyone's goal.
That is a great goal to have. I too aspire to beat boss in a 1v1. Hopefully one day I will get there.
Soon. I'm going downhill, so even if you don't improve, eventually you'll beat me.
We're all growing old here, so we'll get up there. I go back to. Go ahead.
I have a question I found. I want to ask from Amp Storm again. It says, "How did you discover Halo? When and where?" Give me a story.
Ooh.
You want me to start?
Yeah, go ahead. You start.
Yeah.
That brought back a lot of memories, actually. But I will say I remember the very first time going over to one of my friends that I met at high school. Actually, didn't really know him too well, but I went over there. I was trying to make new friends. I moved to Colorado when I was like 10. So kind of around then, I believe, like 10, 11, 12, something like that. But I ended up going over to their house, and they were playing a video game, and it happened to be Halo 1. And I was like, what's that? It looks pretty cool. I was like watching them play, and then that's how I started playing ever since then.
Cool. What about you, Gold Payloader?
The very first time was when my dad bought me a Xbox with Halo. And I was like, so cool because I like space games. And I played Halo. My one favorite.
Which Halo was it?
Halo CE.
Starting off from the first.
Our first mission was scary because I didn't know the controls and everything. I pretty much spent I think we supposed to be guilty spot was the only mission I was afraid and then got past it.
Yeah, that was a fun one for sure. There was a lot of them. All
Just
those
wanna
Halo 1 missions were kind of creepy.
Also interject here. Thank you, French Fries Attack, for the follow. Appreciate that. I do have one other open-ended question for both of you, lovely gentlemen here. Besides Halo, because we all know Halo is the best game ever, what other games do you play?
COD, Call of Duty, 2K.
Got some Call of Duty, some 2K. What about you, Composure?
I mean, other than Halo,
I don't think I've ever seen Composer play another game.
other than Halo, I think the only other game that I've actually played, kind of somewhat competitively, I guess, would be FIFA. I've played FIFA ever since I can remember as well. I don't know why. Those were the two games that I got into.
I have never pegged you as a FIFA player. That is completely out of the blue. Just to hear from that.
Yeah, no, he won that like a year ago. He won that soccer tournament, IRL soccer or whatever it was.
Yeah, I played soccer my whole life, so that's probably why I got into that game as a game.
Yeah. Iris in the chat. Grady is the one hosting the viewer party. Dr. Grady. And no, Silver Haze, it is not over. We have not even started yet.
There's still plenty of games to go. But I do want to start starting this up, since we are 20 minutes into this. What is going on with the Lunartics squad?
Let me go check since I'm in the same room as one of them. Hold on a second.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Composure, Go Payloader, for joining this pregame interview. I wish you luck to both your teams. And it should be a great series.
Yeah, thanks for having us. Thanks for the interview.
Yeah, man. Good luck, man. Good luck.
Yeah, good luck. Go later, guys.
Later.
All right. as Boss checks on the Lunatic squad, we are going to get into our Week 6 Lunatic Fringe versus the Goodfellas in our Week 6 game. We are slightly delayed in that, but we had a wonderful pregame interview. Appreciate both them coming out. And this week is, again, going to be Week 6. Going into the maps that we are going to be playing today, we are looking at a CTF on Training Grounds, one of our newer maps here, just introduced this week, so both teams will have not practiced this as much. As you kind of heard from the comms, it seems like neither team has really practiced with each other, maybe a couple players here or there, so teamwork is going to be a huge factor going into this game, and it's really going to come out to which team works together, especially Prone Wheel's great addition, subbing, taking in that role for Dragon. And then on the other side, Dab, Mocket playing. I think Mocket's playing. Very strong combination of over there. After our training grounds, we will see a Slayer on Refuge. So a Slayer coming up very quickly. And then a King of the Hill on Cryptic. Those are the three. And then we do have two other maps to make this a best of 5. So kind of tune in, getting the Lunatic squad in there, and we're going to get into some exciting matches. Definitely make some hype. Shout out to everyone in the viewer party. Again, that is hosted by Dr. Grady. You can go join in on his tag at MGE space Dr. Grady. Thank you all for coming out to support the stream. DC Heatflex, Iris Will, Silver Hayes 024, Dr. Grady, he's out here watching. Naughty. Noisy, always here supporting. Appreciate it, you Noisy. Illegitimate UT, thank you for coming out watching this. So it's just a great community. I love Squad v Squad, and I'm very excited to see this first match, especially with these teams not having this practice, not knowing what this is going to kind of hold in the future. I have to make sure I go observer. Alright, we are going to start this up. This is going to be our Goodfellas versus Lunartics. The Goodfellas are red, Lunartics are blue. On the Goodfellas, we have Dark Halo, MGE Composure, MGE Prone Wheels, and Slowzar. And on our Lunatic squad, we have an Epic Dab, Gold Payloader, Nerdsy, and Naughty Angel. So without further ado, 30 minutes in, we are going to kick this off, make some hype for our very first match.
This might be our biggest delayed one, but we kept it interesting anyways. I think we did a good job. Those interviews were nice too.
Oh yeah, we got a nice, I think that was our longest interview too that we did.
Which worked out since we had to wait anyways.
Definitely very exciting to see this kind of coming in. Especially since I have not played on this map. I have not looked at this map. This is completely new for me.
Yeah, so this map is supposedly, it's a Halo 4 map. I never played Halo 4, so I don't know. I skipped over that Halo. But I like the design. It feels pretty competitive. It's very... what's a good map that it reminds me of? It has some similarities. It's symmetrical, so it's same on both sides.
Is it kind of like the pit?
No, not really the pit. There's a map. I just can't think of the name.
Capture the flag.
Kind of looks like Narrows.
I can't think of the name right now. I'm sure it will come to me eventually.
Alright, we're going to get right into this. All the players are there. We're going to start off with Dab. Epic Dab, who's going to instantly go for this railgun. He's going to be met by Dark Halo and some nice early shots on there, but he will be taken out. And Nerdsy will be there to finish off. I do want to go up.
Overkill. I don't know who got that. It's on top mid.
It looks like Composure got it. Gold Payloader trying to take him out with that green gun. Fortunately, it whiffs it a little bit, and Composure shuts him down, but his overshield's kind of burned. Some nice shots out of Composure early on. This is a cool looking map. Nerdsy trying to make.
On their side of the map as well, which is big. I think this player surviving is big. Like that guy that just lived and took their attention away, that was important because they couldn't get that flagpole or anything like that.
I remember what this map was now. I used to play this all the time in Halo 4.
Yeah, I never played Halo 4. I didn't know that until somebody said that. I just picked it because I liked it.
It's a cool looking map. It's going to be fun. I am very comfortable playing this kind of map. Oh, I wish I was in on this. So going with Slowzar, we have over by the yellow. Slowzar's getting a little trigger happy over, almost shooting his teammate. Playing very defensive. You can kind of see both teams not really doing anything super aggressive just because they're not familiar with this map. Go on board.
Even when Red was on their side of the map, they weren't really trying to get that flagpole too much. It was just trying to get a couple kills and then can push back out of there.
And both teams really playing defensive, but we are going to see a push coming in from Prone Wheel on this base. Fighting Nerdsy one-on-one. Nerdsy shutting him down. Dab there to clean up. Nice double kill.
Yeah, that was nice. Good teamwork.
Definitely some good teamwork going on right here. Nerdsy finding composure and gets rewarded with that railgun. Nice double. Overshield is burned.
What was that, 49, 50?
About 49. Ooh, Slowzar spots out. Nerdsy's going to shut him down. Could have been very damaging with that railgun. It's very...
Get that or not. It's just sitting out there kind of in the open.
But Composure will be able to find it, pick it up. He is in a good position to kind of move this flag along. But Nerdsy's going to challenge him and just win that gunfight. That's going to stop that flag.
Just bad timing. He threw that grenade right when he came around the corner, and you know it takes a little bit of time to get that animation. Shooting again, so he already had 2 shots on him.
Going on board with Dark Halo for a little bit, trying to defend his base. Prone Wheel's there to help him, and they kind of shut down that Lunartics push. I'd like to see more people kind of utilize being in the middle more. It seems like the Goodfellas is definitely trying to make use of it, but not holding down, well they are now, holding down this middle area with Composure. I'd like to see Dark Halo get up on top. Nice push into that flag. He needs to win that fight with Dab, but unfortunately a couple missed shots and he will be taken down. That will be 3 dead.
That's a game that was Lunartics with good teamwork as far as someone's gonna fight. Alex one's gonna come behind and finish up the kill pretty easily.
Naughty's gonna find. Go ahead.
It's so much more important when you have your team attacking from multiple directions instead of like a lot of times teams get like 2 clustered together while they're making a push, and when all the enemies are in front of you, it's easy to combat them. But when you're getting shot from the side, from the front, from behind, I mean you're just gonna die no matter how good you are. So it's very important to get those multiple angles.
Nerdsy does have the railgun and the OS grab, and he is pushing in on this base. This is exactly what he needs to get this going, but I don't see any help there from his team. They are trying to slowly push it in and keep going there, but Composure spots that out and is going on a tear. He did die just there, but we're going to stay on board with him.
Yeah, maybe Nerdsy got a little bit overzealous with that push. Since he had overshot rail, he kind of like jumped in there before his team was ready for it. And it might have hurt him. I don't know. I didn't see where his team was, but that's what it felt like.
I don't know how comfortable Nerdsy is on this map. He doesn't have that much practice, but it seems both teams just doing a good job. Prone trying to get that flag, but Slowzar's there, but there's 3 members there. He's going to have to stay alive, and that was a huge double kill.
Oh, but he didn't get the touch.
But Composure did! But Nerdsy, or Dab is there, as well as Nerdsy. Another, not able to kind of capitalize on that pull.
Yeah, they got it past halfway, but that's the furthest we've seen it so far, but still not quite able to finish it off.
Both sides kind of just One went purple, the other went yellow. Slowzar trying to stay alive. But Nerdsy's gonna find him, take him out. Darth Halo is there to kind of stop that flag carrier. It's going to be a one-on-one fight with Dab. This is going to be a huge kill, but unfortunately, Dab comes out victorious with that.
Our way though, so it's going to be a little bit of a standoff for right now. I didn't see where the other one was, but I know it was cold. Is it on the other side now?
Yes, it is. So pretty much what happened there was everyone from the Lunartics went through and pushed from yellow. Naughty kind of stayed back. That overshield is up. And Nerdsy will pick this up. So he is in position to make a big push on this flag. But he's going to take it back to his base.
I think she finished up that kill, but she was getting pushed. So I think he was just going back to trying to secure, make sure the flag didn't get returned.
Ooh, great play out of prone to get that back smack.
He missed it, just barely. He must not seen that blue flag.
Naughty's holding the flag. We want to stay on board with Dab a little bit, who's also kind of hanging back on the base, not pushing out. But he's going to lose that fight to Slowzar. He better be calling that out to Naughty. Nerdsy goes down as well. They have numbers trying to push in.
She's playing very smart though. She's being pretty sneaky. She survived a long time.
Composure directly on this flag. He's going to see Nerdsy. Dab's there. It's going to be a one-on-one fight. Naughty's going to try to come in to get that help, but there's two of them there. Composure needs his teammate. Darth Halo tries to help. Oh, but Composure's going to be taken out.
Yeah, 2 versus 1 now. He should be able to get the touch on this. Yeah, easy.
Another standoff here. Slowzar was just a little too late getting there. With 3 people up in that base, he was not going to make any successful push.
Yeah, and usually it's best if your team just gets cleared out and you're all that's left, just sit back a little bit, live, make sure you don't get them an easy push to your side of the map, and then wait for you guys to spawn, and so you can still have control of the map.
Going to be on board with Gold Payloader, trying to push across the yellow side here. 2 members of Lunatic are over there by the purple ramp, pushing in on this red base. Gold Payloader has a nice flank. Darth Halo goes down. Huge triple. Only Composure is alive. That's gonna be taken. And Gold Payloader does have the overshield. Unfortunately, he's gonna be backsmacked. A lot of backsmacks on overshield this game.
Yeah, I know, right? I do like this map though. I like the way it plays. It's very open, but there's multiple angles you can take. It's not like it's one wide open space, but you can see from one side of the map to the other, different directions, different angles.
I also like this map. This is one I probably enjoyed pretty well in Halo 4. It is open. You can push from purple on there. Oh, don't do it. Don't. Oh, man. Nice teamwork out of the Lunatics there to take down Slowzar. But their flag's taken.
Yeah, I don't know. And they're all on their side of the map, so this might be a cap. They get the touch. And some slays. Wow, that's impressive.
I like Nerdsy's play here, trying to just get this flag as far as he can, but he should have got his shields back. It is going to be another member there. Dab trying to keep that flag alive. Unfortunately, not able to do too much with it. Composure coming in on that base, playing some very aggressive defense for that flag. But unfortunately, it's going to get returned. Nice play out of Composure there.
It's fun to watch people when they're playing on new maps, or maybe maps they're not used to playing on as much. Because it kind of takes everybody out of it. So everybody's kind of in a weird spot that they're used to, and it's interesting to see how they play on it.
It most definitely is, especially when you get to the situation that we're kind of in where one team has that cap. It's going to force this Goodfellas team to be more aggressive, especially on an unfamiliar map. And how they respond and react back to it, nice shots out of Composure, will play a big factor. And it seems like Lunatics, they're also trying to be aggressive and just keep up that pressure. They're not turtling. So that's great to see.
Is Overshow up soon? I think it's up in second.
Yeah, Nerdsy just got it. Again, every time I go to Nerdsy's screen, he has a power weapon or overshield, something. Chasing down Prone, wanting this kill. He's hungry for it.
I mean, yeah, he killed him, but Overshield's gone. I was actually pretty impressed by Prone to stay alive for that long.
It was definitely a great play out of Prone. I don't even think he realized he did it.
Probably not. Walking around. Trying to leave.
Awesome, nice shots.
They got the touch, but there's 2 red on their side of the field, so...
He did get it past that halfway point, and it is Dab there in position.
Oh, putting an easy 2 kills. Nope, he gets away just barely.
He just 1 kill down. But he will pick up that double.
He should get the secure. I don't see anybody getting there that fast.
No, he was in the perfect spot. It would force them to spawn on the corners there instead of in that base. So yeah, that is going to be a cap for the Goodfellas. And for those asking also in chat, for the ranks, this is going to be Beasts, Anchors, Sleepers, and Fires playing this week.
Can't wait to see the stats from this game. It's so many slaves going all over. So much.
I
wonder what this going to look like at the end.
I am also excited to see that. And I'm going to even think this game might even go into overtime, or this could be a tie.
It might. I think that comes with just the map being unfamiliar with it, so we don't exactly know the good routes to take with the flag, the best way to defend it, where to hold the flag. It's just new, so it kind of makes it hard to get those caps secured. That's why it's such a low cap.
I'm going to go on board with Naughty. Every time I move, it's just the caster's luck. Everyone I go to dies.
That was somebody with the overshield. Who got
Prone Wheels again taking that flag, just trying to get it out. Composure with that mean railgun, just trying to move it on there. And Nerdsy following up, but Dark Halo's over there. Right now, this has a good potential of being a cap. Doesn't seem like too many Lunartics is in position. Naughty got there just a slight bit too late, but they're in great position for a counter cap.
Maybe whoever's in the bottom mid is putting damage on. That was Composure. He made 2 people one shot and almost single-handedly put an end to that run.
That was a nice stop by Slozar to stop Nerdsy's run. Nice play out of Prone Wheels there.
And now all of a sudden Lunatics are on hot seat.
And Prone is going to start running another one. Unknown that he's running it towards the Lunatic squad. But
sometimes that works if you're in the process of slaying them and you run towards that way they're going to spawn on the other side. But in that case, full health, alive, fine. That was bad direction, but he didn't know it. He didn't know where they were at that time.
No, definitely not on this new map, but it looks like Lunartics is in position to get this cap.
Yeah, this will tie it up and probably take it to overtime. I don't see how.
Most definitely, that is. Well, we are going to have a flag run by Prone Wheels right there, but some nice shots by Nerdsy. Over shields. It's going to be burned. That's 2 players down. We are definitely going into overtime. Oh man. These slays are going to be crazy.
Yeah, it's a lot of
Defend our carrier.
We'll give some love to Darth Halo on the respawn. Trying to go around. So many fights going in here.
Defend our carrier.
Both.
This could potentially be a tie. If it is, they would just replay it at the end if needed.
Darth Halo not choosing to shoot Naughty right there. Just trying to get another touch.
Have the flag.
Both flags are out? No?
Yeah, where's the other? Oh, there it is.
And that is going to be a cap.
Still a minute left, so it's not over. We still have a chance.
Everything's on the back foot for the Goodfellas. They definitely need to overextend, make something happen, but still plenty of time. Dab trying to defend this flag. Nerdsy's there. All players of Lunartics, they're kind of watching their flag. Stopping that, I guess, green side now push.
And now they 30, 40 seconds left. Probably takes about just 10 seconds on a free easy run. So, I mean, we're getting down to the seconds. People are getting played out. It's not looking
Find our
good.
flag.
Ver. 20 seconds. We're down to the final seconds. Everyone's trying to overextend and get that gold payloader.
Flag's been taken.
Right now, I want to go on to Slowzar, who's in a position to guide this. Can it be fast enough? He's trying to jungle it.
Because it is time to turn. So,
And they did. It was a tie. Oh my god. Oh my god. All it needed was one touch.
1 second. If they would have had a touch, but even without a touch, just slow them down for 1 second, and that would have been a win. They didn't lose, so it's not like they lost because of that. But
Wow.
now they have the potential to have to play that game again at the end. What a game! Holy moly!
What a game indeed to start this out. I wish that was more of a game 3 instead of starting it out. Or
Nerdsy with the 48 kills.
48 kills, 23 assists, 28 deaths. Just huge amount of assists coming out of everybody. Everyone's working out. And even the damage, 6,000 damage out of Nerdsy. That's crazy. What?
39 kills, 20. Was that 25 assists for Composure? A lot of assists actually all the way around.
Yep. 25 assists for Composure. 28 assists for Dab. 32 kills. It's crazy. A couple people in 20 assist range.
That might have been one of the best finishes this season, I think.
That was definitely a game to remember. 100%. Like, wow. That you can't get any close as that. We will move on to our next game, which is Slayer on Refuge. And if there is a need for the tiebreaker at the end, we will repeat this first game. So without further ado, we will go on a Slayer on Refuge. And definitely, if these players' shots were not on, and we just had Maka just join in. And now Nerdsy left. Are we still going with this, boss?
Yeah, if he's there, I mean it is his. Nerdsy was just a sub, so if he's there, he can play. I don't know what happened that made him late, but
I don't know, but somehow that also worked out in the lobby to make that happen.
yeah, that was a seamless transition. That doesn't usually happen.
I mean, if all the teams are good, we can go for it.
As good as Makaluni is, Nerdsy played very well that last game, so I don't foresee it changing the outcome too terribly much. I mean, you can't really get too much more helpful to your team than 50 kills. Capture the play game.
And we'll like to start off with Mockit on this Slayer to see kind of how he starts. He is going to immediately go for that sniper and tries to make a big snipe play happen, taking it back to that base, but not finding anybody.
Lunartics did outslay last game a little bit, but it was really close. I don't think you can take too much away from last game, but give you too much of an idea what's going to happen as far as Slays goes.
Mocket will be taken out by Slowzog. Seeing him over there, but Slay's pretty even to start out. Naughty finding him.
The lead.
Let's see. He will get that sniper back, but not able to make too much happen with it when he had it last time.
Yeah, only snipers I've seen so far is from Composure. I think he got 1, 2. And there's only 3 bullets left in this one, so.
I don't know how warm.
Another one from Composure that's coming back.
Nice perfect kill out of Mocket here. But he will get... Oh my god.
Oh!
Oh.
Composure actually kind of going off that sniper. Has he died yet?
I don't think so. Waiting for it to happen. He has 1 bullet left. I believe it could happen, and it does!
Oh! Dang. Man, he was not one to miss, man.
I hope he just continues to get this sniper, so I can watch that all day. All day.
Is there anything better than watching the players and just looking like it's literally all the games, all the guns? That's the funnest one to watch.
I definitely agree. Mocket's going to get away there, but Slows are there. Not knowing that Gold Payloader is sneaking up on him. Give some love to Prone and Dab here.
Neck and neck right now, so 13-13.
Nice flank out of Prone to get to take down Dab. But then Gold Payloader with those rockets shuts down Composure. Both teams just going slay for slay here.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen more than a 2 or 3 kill lead at any one point yet. We're already at the 15 mark, just about the 15. And there you go.
Nope, still going back and forth.
Yeah, crazy.
These new snipers will be up soon.
The lead. Team takedown.
Weapon pad in
10 seconds to the new snipers with having that power weapon in play. One team just really needs to like break away. Nice nade out of Mocket.
Weapon pad's open.
Unfortunately, the video is reading for me, so I'm not seeing what's going on. I'm delayed, but I'm watching the stream still, but I'm delayed on the
Naughty will take down Darth Halo to pick up a sniper of her own. She will have the blue side sniper. Trying to watch her back, and I believe Mocket has the red side sniper. So 2 snipers in play right here.
Alright, I'm back. My video was lagging, so I was behind a little bit, but
Alright, very good. Even slays seriously throughout the board. Naughty needs to do something with this sniper. She looks very confused with it.
Rocket launcher in 10 seconds.
and who's that with blue that has a sniper? Do they have 2 snipers? Is that what,
Yep,
is that what I just
yep, Naughty and Mocket has them.
Naughty died, Promo took her sniper, but Mocket is still out there.
Nice no scope on there, but right now just 2 kills separate these 2 teams. Snipers not able to have a big impact to make either team pull away. Just really wish the Lunatic team capitalized having 2 snipers right there.
That is a little balled up there. They were all in the little hut. I look like there's 3 people in the hut, which is just like it takes away so much map presence. You really have no say on what goes on the rest of the map. So that's might have done that to themselves by bunching up like that.
They definitely
30, 30. Jeez, this back and forth. This is a fun series so far.
It has been great. I can definitely feel the pressure for both these teams, both playing back against the wall, going kill for kill. Just not able to break away, but right now we do have another 2-kill lead for the Lunatic squad.
Yeah, I think I've seen a 3-kill lead once, and that That was very short. So.
Well, here's another one.
Oh,
Got up to 4.
yeah, Lunartics might be getting on a little bit of a roll here. See if
They were definitely trying to
Goodfellas can slow them down.
pull away here. Rockets will be up though in about 15 seconds now, as well as snipers. So these power weapons can definitely turn this game into either team's favor.
Yeah. And Goodfellas have control of that ring right now. Pretty handily. There's 3 players around that area.
Pretty commanding ring control. They also have one back in their base to pick up the sniper, but they all kind of left and just gave that Rockets.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Trusting Prone to snipe here. Prone taking heads here.
Got 4 kills. They're down by 4 kills. So very easy to catch up from that. That's not really significant at all. So,
It's just one team wipe.
for the Lunartics.
Dab.
Dab does, okay.
Going over to Dab sniping. We saw Prone with some nice headshots. Dab just answers back too with that sniper.
So it might be whoever does more work with these snipers might decide at least if this game is close going into the end, or if guys can go off, they can kind of close it out, but it just gets killed right as I say that. And someone came in and swooped that sniper away.
Oh my god, Mocket has this 6-kill lead.
Yeah,
Just small plays here, really. Just staying alive really came out at the end. But the Goodfellas can be right back into it, and Mocket looking to end this. And he will.
yeah, good game. That was the biggest deficit of the whole entire game right there. So it was like neck and neck the entire way. The sniper play of the end kind of helped. Dab had a couple good kills. Maki got the sniper after that. He got a couple good kills with it, and you have a 7-kill lead to end the game. But that was way close.
This is exactly how I see this the stats for this series just going. Having the 19-9 composure to the 18-11. Both teams good on assists, trying to keep their deaths down low. It was really just a couple plays at the end, just working in favor of the Lunartics. Damage.
Will having a rough time on that one. He 8 and 13. He did have a lot of assists. His damage was pretty low though, so we'll have to see if he can step it up going into the next one.
He definitely needs to bounce back. Very rough game, but composure, he was kind of going off. Definitely should have been his hands in that sniper. But overall, the series have been now in favor of the Lunartics 1-0. We do have a tie on the books though, and we will be going into a game 3, which is King of the Hill on Cryptic.
We'll be going into a game 4 no matter what. Game 5 maybe, and possibly game 6 if it's tied at that point, because we'll have to replay that CTF game if it goes that far.
I actually really want to see that CTF game replayed now.
Yeah, that would be fun. It would be interesting to see the difference with Nerdsy, a fill-in, versus Pocket, who is actually on the team. If there would be a difference, or if it would be the same results, or if it would be similar results, I don't know.
Well, hopefully we get to that point. Hopefully on this Cryptic game, the Lunartics can continue their streak. Goodfellas, they definitely can come back.
Oh yeah, that game was anybody's game up until the end, so there's nothing to... Can't really take too much away from it as far as judging who's going to win this next one. It wasn't just close, but it was like literally a 3-kill lead was the highest lead we had up until the 40s, so, or the late 30s.
And who do you want to start off with on this game number 3?
Let's start off on Darth Halo. He kind of had a little bit of a rough game. That last one, he was the bottom of the board. Let's see what he can do for us.
All right. go through trying to find Darth Halo. He is going to try to take the side route onto this hill. Chrome Wheels takes an early lead with that overshields. And just early points for this squad.
Yeah, Lunartics kind of gave it to them, honestly. They all went the other way to the sniper room and gave them full control of that overshield and that whole room. This map is all about controlling the rooms. Like, there's 3 rooms, and once you have a setup in the room, it's hard to break it. So getting that setup inside of a room, whatever room it is important.
That setup is key to get a lot of points in very short amounts of time. Darth Halo does have that sniper in his back pocket, but unfortunately not getting the angle to use it. And one thing with King of the Hill, you gotta rotate. That hill is kind of over with. It's gonna move over to the snipes kind of side. And early on,
I wish Darth Halo would have maybe prioritized getting in a good position with that sniper. He was kind of playing like he didn't even have it. He was making good movements if he didn't have a sniper, but when you have a sniper, you know, you want to play a little bit different.
he's definitely doing a lot of work. We're going to switch over to Dab right now.
Gain the lead.
They just took the lead back. Very close again, though.
Lost the
And
lead.
now,
First half of that hill was in Lunartic's favor. But right now, the kind of locking down that room really goes into Goodfellas.
I think it was more of a mistake by the Lunatics than anything for that first hill, just based on how they all went towards the sniper room instead of the overshield room at the beginning. I mean, credit Goodfellas for taking advantage of it, but that was just a blunder by the Lunatics, I believe.
This is the hill, this kind of orange room, kind of side hill that we've seen a lot of setups and a lot of teams get a lot of points, or just kind of hold down the whole time.
Yeah. There's only 3 ways to get in there, and each one is a small doorway. Like, it's not like it's you got a big open room you can come into from multiple angles.
Dab will unfortunately get back smacked with that overshield. But that control in the room, again, going back in favor of the Lunatic squad. They'll be able to rack up quite some points here. They have a nice setup. But nice push in from the Goodfellas squad. And they kind of hold it.
Yeah, the good players like Goodfellas, they would sharp on his front top down. Hill's moving here in second. 2 people contesting sniper. Composure's gonna win. Meanwhile, Lunatics get the other hill. The hill will win for free.
Composure's in a good position to just keep them off the hill. He's getting a nice flank. Oh, that's a huge double.
Oh, that was big.
But he's not going to see. No one's in that hill. Doing a great job at staying alive. Naughty's going to be taken out. And Composure's still coming back, watching that hill.
He's got Market pinned over there. The 3 players coming in the same direction.
But cool payloader with that push behind it. Composure not hearing that lift. Kind of cost him right there, but Gold Payloader still has. That's a nice play.
Yeah, he's surviving, which is such an underrated thing. Kills is not everything. Just staying alive is so important because you take people's attention away from what they want to be paying attention to, especially when it's an objective game up. Instead they have to chase you down forever. Just staying alive.
Slowzard's going to be taken out there. Some nice shots out of Composure, locking down, shutting down Market there. But everyone from the Lunatics is kind of over there. But Matt's still staying alive. Great job at staying alive. Not sure how he got away with that.
Yeah, I don't know either. All I saw was the outline, but it looked like he was involved. Couple missed meters there. Not a good box. Definitely stick to shooting guns rather than punching people. There we go. See? Definitely want to stick with this. Not start blocking.
see. Go over. We'll stay on with Naughty for a little bit, especially on this new hill.
I think Dab getting 2 kills. I was just sort of coming up. 3 kills for Dab. It might be a triple. But the important part there is, well, I say that, man, I just keep flying in. He got all those kills right at that hill was starting, so they'll be able to get that room control. And like I said, controlling the room, being the first one to the room is so important. Controlling it's so hard to get into a room without being controlled by the other team.
This is also the hill that primarily the Lunartics held down last rotation, so it's going to be in favor for a little bit of time for the Goodfellas. But they need a setup for this new hill. This new hill, this Overshield one, could be the last hill.
Yeah. And also, is Overshield's going to be coming up this minute. I didn't catch the time, but it will be this minute.
Oh man.
Injured accidentally. I don't even think Maka really meant to do that. He just breezed me out of the way.
This could be a game changer right here, especially with the Overshields. Composure does have the, well, he dropped the green gun.
I think it's running out of ammo. You know, on our settings, it has less ammo than normal settings. So you can't just shoot the green gun all day long. It's only got like 4 or 5 charges out of it.
Go Payloader trying to milk those points. There is enough time to win this.
Yeah, there is. They can't just let him have it. They get him out. Maybe
That will not. That will
that
force another rotation.
5 minutes remain.
But even so, it's going to be difficult. You can't let them get anything really in control.
Ooh, Dab. Oh, Dab. With the double kill to end this. He is feeling excited.
Game over. Victory.
That was a good game. Let's see. I want to see what they did as far as, especially Darth Halo and Prone Will. Those are the 2 higher ranked players on that team. They didn't do too well the game before. Let's see how they stepped it up this time. Looks like they both stepped it up a little bit. Slays actually might be going in their favor. Slozar, the only one that's getting significantly outslayed himself, but everybody else, not too bad. Slays were very, very even between the 2 teams.
Thank you, Nerdsy, for the follow. Appreciate it. But yeah, Slay's pretty even, but the assists, everyone in double digits on the Lunartics, 4 assists. Dab leading it with 15. Naughty has 12. Payloader has 12. Even Market putting up 11. Doing a great job. They're doing what exactly needs to be done for it. But at the same time, Slays out of the other side. Like Prone Wheels definitely stepped it up. Trying to get more Slays. But not able to cut his deaths down low. Trying to stay alive. That kind of aspect of just playing your life, staying alive. That could definitely have caused that 30-second difference to switch in this game.
It's actually kind of, so you got Slozar and Naughty tied as far as stats go with kills and deaths, and they're both over 2 fire players. And you got Gold and Darth almost tied. Gold had 2 more deaths than Darth did, but they're both sleepers. They had Prone Wheel and Dab, 1 kill, and a couple deaths by. So Prone Wheel again was the one that was just a little bit outdone by their anchor, because Composure did outplay Mocket that game. So Prone Will was the only one that he didn't do bad, but he was either Dab outplayed him a little bit or he played a little bit low. But either way, very close.
That was
Dab
such
a lot of damage there, 2,600.
Dab definitely going off, feeling very comfortable. We are going to go into a game number 4, which is going to be a Bombard on Fathom. And would you like to talk a little bit about Bombard, boss?
Yeah, so for anybody who hasn't seen it, which I think most people who watch us have, but I'm sure we have a couple people who haven't watched us before. Bombard is our assault that we use. It's kind of like assault, but it's also, I mean, it's very different from a regular assault. So you get a point for kills, just like you would in Slayer. So you get a kill, you get a point. But also on top of that, if you plant the bomb, you get 20 points, and it's 150 points to win. So it's kind of like a assault Slayer combo, if you will. The bomb plants faster than regular assault, and it also returns faster. So it's kind of more a little bit quicker pace. Once you get a push going, you gotta finish that push. Otherwise, the ball's gonna respawn back in the middle of the map. They can spawn either middle center, middle left, middle right, either one, but it will be in the middle somewhere.
This is also one of our newer game modes introduced in that, so not sure how practiced these teams are. They should, because I think almost every week we've had one played. So
Yeah, personally, it's my favorite to watch and to play. It's just fun. It feels really tense all the time.
It definitely does, especially with the Slayer aspect. You can be winning the slays, but if you're not playing the objective, you can just let a team like get behind you with the bomb, plant it. So you gotta have to be more aware. So
yeah, for example, actually, we played scrimmage this week. I think it was against Gravity, and we had lost. It was Truth Bombard. We outslayed them. We almost got to like we were only a couple of points behind them, even though they got a cap and we didn't. That one cap, I mean, that's a big jump that you have to overcome.
that came down to the last kill.
Oh yeah, you were playing, huh? Yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
We had some very intense scrims this week, that's for sure. But going on board into the game, Gold Payloader able to get that and stays alive with that camo. Thought he was going to fall off for a second.
We have the ball.
Like how sneaky Gold Payloader is with that camo. Prone is also going to stay alive.
He's having such a hard time getting front finish off there.
That ball is one hit. Gold Payloader in position, and he will get the first cap early on.
Yeah, that was quick. That was just, I don't know, I feel like a lot of Red was alive during that moment, but they were just not in the correct position.
Nice shot out of Dark Halo. Shut down dab there. Right now we are going to see Prone will hold that ball, trying to get to the other side to push with it. Right now, I don't think...
The important thing to keep in mind is, even though it looks like you were thinking Slayers, like dang, 30 to 7, that's impossible to come back from, but that's only 3 kills and 1 plant, so it's actually not a big lead to be taken away in a moment. You slay 4 people and get a bomb plant, and all of a sudden you're in the lead. So it's important to never get...
We are going to see Prone in here with another plan, and he gets it! Right back into it.
Just like that, it's tied. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Sometimes you're thinking it's Slayer. You're thinking like it's a Slayer game. So you're like, playing it down by so much, how are we gonna win? But it only takes a moment to get a cap, and all of a sudden you're right back into it.
Maka chasing down this kill. Still hungry for it. Slozar does not know how aggressive he was for that. Lunartics will have that ball stop making their way over there. Prone is going to get kind of taken out right there.
This guy's making it hard. Slozar, that was a good play. He kind of slow played that a long time.
Nice nade out of Prone. And it is going to be an arm. Nope.
No.
Maki was doing a good job putting up the aggressiveness on there, just kind of drawing Goodfellas out. Not able to get there in enough time.
Yeah. Now, I missed it, but Cam was shooting up. Did we see who got that?
Going through. I don't see anybody with it. Might have been burned.
Might have been burned. Probably around the 30 mark, so let's try and remember this time. I totally forgot, just like I always do when I'm playing the game.
You get so wound up watching the match, I mean, you're not playing. You don't have to focus on the time. Nice stick from Prone Wheels to shut down Naughty. Give some composure, some love here.
We have the ball.
Darth Halo trying to move that ball. Missed shots out of composure, not able to capitalize right there.
Ball
I
incoming.
don't know with the 2 kills
10
though.
seconds to railgun.
But Rocket is in their base, so they need to
Enemy has the
Dab is
ball.
also
Honestly,
there.
yeah, the ball is on the other side, and Red has it. And who's in position? There's
Nobody.
people on the other side of the map.
Joey is over there. Darth
They need to get
Halo.
there quick.
They spotted you.
Nope. See
ball
that?
incoming.
That's what happens when you overextend. Like, if you get 2 or 3 people on the other side of the map, and all of a sudden the ball respawns in the middle, and one person's in position to get it and go, I mean, it only takes 3 seconds to cap, so not very long.
That is a very quick cap time. But those 3 seconds when you're arming feels like eternity.
Especially when you're alone. Sneak it past everybody and you're alone, and it's like, oh yeah, plant.
We have the ball.
It's like a 6.
See, right now everyone's kind of overextended for the Goodfellas, and they're just.
We have the ball.
Luckily, they're kind of coming back, and not able to get anything going right there.
Yeah.
Seems
that
like
was
the
good. That was good. They're getting used to it. See, like both of the Lunatic caps, I feel like, were solely due to Goodfellas being out of position. And kind of getting the game. Not for free, but like they had to put a full fight in.
Ball incoming.
Dad playing some hardcore defense at this base.
We have the ball.
Can go on board with Prone Wheels a little bit. Definitely trying to play that objective
You have the
kind
ball.
of style with the ball.
They spotted you.
Cromwell's one of my favorite players. We play together all the time, and he's been in MGE for like about 2 years now. So I played a lot with him, and it's cool to see. He's a younger player. So he's taking his teams. And it's cool to see a player
10
like
seconds to
get
railgun.
better over the years. It's pretty fun.
Composure's there. Oh, just one touch.
Railgun is up.
It is up to Kyle, and he gets it. Slozar.
Enemy team scored. Lost the lead.
How did he get that? Was that a team nade that killed him, or he killed the lunatic member? I couldn't tell. After we watched that, I feel like maybe a team nade killed a lunatic member, and that was all good. Now lunatics are in a position where, I mean, they're not out of it as far as slaves go. Like they could still come back slave wise too, but a cap would put them in the lead.
New ball.
Cap would really start. Oh man, I thought we were gonna see a secondary railgun there, indirectly hit Naughty.
Enemy has the ball.
Go on board to Dark Halo. We have Prone Wheels just in that base, just trying to play defense, knowing they have that ball, and that's the kind of stop you want to see.
We have the ball.
But Naughty is tracking down Prone.
Yeah, he's gonna let the ball. Nope, he picked it up. I don't. That was not a good move. And Prone Wheels hasn't. He just got picked up by a team, so
Enemy has the
I
ball.
don't think he's been practicing as much.
Enemy
But when a
carrier's been
ball
marked.
is on your side of the map, about to despawn, you want to let it despawn because that way it's back to the middle. If you pick it up and die, then all of a sudden
They're in your
it's
base.
on your face. Yeah. So it's very important to know when to let the ball go. Just let it despawn. Oh, that was scary.
Oh man. Right now, nice push coming in from the Lunartics. It's gonna be stopped, but no one's there to follow up.
Teammates score. Gain the
And
lead.
yeah, and
Ball
It's a very high-scoring game.
the cap's even right now.
Yeah, I
So
think.
it's just a slaves. There's 14 kills ahead.
first touch.
I like this route out of Naughty with the ball. Not being any aggressive, just trying to sneak past all these players.
Oh,
This could be another cap.
yeah, I don't know where everybody
Everyone's fighting on the other side.
Yeah.
Oh, but can Maka get there? He does.
Teammates score.
Man, that's
Ball
again. I think
incoming.
there's only one person down on Goodfellas squad, and they just got out of position. They got 2 caught up in slays, and now
First touch.
only 7 points, 7 kills and 1 cap, and they're out.
Prone does have that camo, trying to be sneaky, but he's going to be spotted. Unfortunately, that's going to cost him the ball and camo.
Enemy has the ball.
I mean, they only have 5 kills to work with, 5 deaths.
Yeah, you can't die, and you gotta get 2 caps. I mean, that's pretty much how it goes. So it would be an epic comeback.
Ball incoming.
I'm not gonna say it's impossible, but it's not.
It's not likely. I'm going to end this on Dab. Oh, maybe not. We'll stay on board with him.
That was
But
an ugly ending.
Enemy has the ball.
Deb has definitely the possibility to end this game out, but it will be Maki.
Victory.
And that is going to be a 150 to, what was it, like 123?
23, yeah. That was a close game again. I just wish the Goodfellas could have took a game because they were all close, but they just couldn't take it. What are the stats looking like? Again, Composure going neck and neck with Makalini, so that was a fun fight to see. Darth Halo, again having a rough game as a sleeper, 9 and 21. His payloader, game took sleeper, went 17 and 17, so that's a big difference right there.
So how would you say, who would you want to come in for the post-game interview, boss?
Well, let's see. We could do payloader again or Dab. What do you think?
I think Dab. Had a good
let's do
series. Get Dab in here.
I'm gonna hop on over there and do the
All right.
lobby.
Working on getting Dab in here. Definitely going to turn off this game audio. Want to show the damage as well for everybody. All right, hello. Now I'm in here. Welcome, Dab.
Oh, wow. Pretty loud and clear. I hear you. How's it going?
It is going well. Welcome to the post-game interview. Congratulations on your win today.
Thank you. Thank you.
To kind of start it off, how did those games go for you? How do you feel about them?
Honestly, I think we all played pretty well. I was pretty happy with our performance overall. We were all kind of like, we set specific roles that people should follow, and I think it worked out really well. Looney, our beast, he was obviously like not here for our first game, so that kind of put a little bit of a damper, but Nerdsy definitely came in clutch and helped us out a lot on that first game, and ended up pretty good. We tied. We should have won that game, but there was like a second left, and they got that last cap, so
Yeah, that was one of the clutchest finishes I've seen all season.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was clutch at the end. I don't even know. That was crazy. But kind of in there, what was like your favorite map to play out of like the series? Which one do you feel like you just clicked with or went really well for your team?
I don't know. I'm a really big fan of Fathom. It's one of my favorite maps actually. So I think Fathom went really well. Our rotations went really well. We just played really well in that game. I mean, we played well on all the maps. Honestly, we didn't drop a single game. So I was pretty happy about that. But I'd probably have to say Fathom is my favorite out of those maps that we played.
Most definitely. That was actually a really good Fathom, kind of going back and forth with those caps. Questions
Yeah.
from our interview question list. What sensitivity do you play on?
It's funny you say that. I actually just got another Elite controller, and I was playing on a little bit higher sensitivity, but I went back to 2 with 5 acceleration.
Oh, that's actually one I haven't heard before used. So
Yeah. I was playing 3, I believe. Just regular default 3 with 3 acceleration, but then just felt like I was overthrowing a lot, so I bumped it down 1 and then just turned the acceleration up so that way when I would like push my stick all the way to the edge, I'd be able to spin around faster. So felt a little bit more comfortable.
very cool. Kind of going into another question here from our interview questions. What is your best Halo memory that you have?
Best Halo memory that I have. From any Halo or from this Halo?
We'll go any Halo.
Any Halo? Okay. When I first got into Halo, a really good friend of mine that I used to live next door to, we used to play campaign a lot, and we found out how to glitch outside of the map. And I just remember spending hours glitching out of the map and almost making the game crash. It's just a really fun time. We would always like explore different parts of the map that you're not supposed to be able to, but we would figure out how to do it and then just have fun. That's just a really good memory I had of playing Halo with my friend.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
Me and my brother used to do that same thing. Are you talking about the Halo 2 ones or the Halo 1?
I'm talking about Halo 3.
Halo 3? Halo 2,
Yeah.
there's a part on Delta Halo where you could get out and just
Yeah, I think it was the
everywhere.
second mission. Like, you know, how you start and then you're like in the forest and then like you make it to I can't remember what it's called, but like you get to like that air base or whatever where there's like all the Covenant. Once you know the skull that was like really high up on that concrete tower. Uh, there's like if you had 4 players in the customs, you could like jump on top of each other's heads and then throw a grenade and blow yourself up higher and like land on top of that pillar, and then everyone else would jump off the map and kill themselves, and then you would spawn with the person that's outside of the map, and then everybody would be outside of the map, and you could just like walk around, and the game would start glitching, and like it would get all pixely and stretched out, and then you would start like just like walking into the sky. It was crazy.
That's pretty awesome. Boss, I'll pull a question from you just because I'm curious on this one, and maybe you can elaborate. But what is baby cheese?
Wait, you're not asking me, are you?
No, I'm asking Dad, but you were the
Okay.
one with the question.
Ooh, baby cheese. I don't think I could give you an answer for that one. I don't know what baby cheese is.
I think it's best to remain a mystery. Otherwise, I'll answer it.
Oh, that could come
Hold on,
back.
there was a question I had on here. I lost it though, but I wanted to ask. Where is it? Oh yeah, who would win an MGE chess tournament?
An MG chess tournament?
Yeah.
Just based off of like who I think would have the most knowledge
Yeah,
of the game.
Just whatever. Like I don't know. I don't know if you've played chess with anybody, so to me it's a pretty open-ended question. But who do you think would win of everybody?
That's a good question. Never would have expected that. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe you, boss. Maybe you're the best chess player in MG, and no one knows.
I did used to play a lot of chess, not for a long
Yeah.
time.
See. I had this feeling that you played a lot of chess, so I'm gonna go with boss.
That's always a good guess. I would support that answer too.
Yeah, he seems like a good chess player.
So, Deb, another question from our interview list. which Halo player, if any, do you inspire to be more like?
Pro player. For this game, I'd probably have to say Shotzi, just because his movement and his ability to slay at such a fast and like aggressive pace is like something I really enjoy watching. When he was playing for Splice, he started out so young and he was just so aggressive. And he would just fling around the map doing all these crazy jump ups, and he was just a really solid player overall. And I really like his movement, so I'd probably have to go with Shotzi.
Definitely a very good pick, very strong slayer, and his movements are always like some kind of like dancing
I've
routine.
seen him do some crazy stuff. I seen him do this flag throw one time on Fathom, and it was literally from bottom mid, and he threw the flag all the way into the base through the window. I don't know how he did it, but it was crazy.
Most definitely. And then last question for my picks here: cats or dogs?
Definitely dogs. I have lots of dogs, and dogs are awesome. Cats are okay, but I definitely prefer dogs.
Definitely a dog person here.
Yeah.
Boss, anything else?
Not for questions, but I will say that that's putting Goodfellas at only one win with one game left in the season. But no matter what Crazy Gaming does tomorrow, with that result, if they win, Crazy Gaming will be 2 wins, but they'll play Goodfellas next week. And if Goodfellas wins that game, then they'd have a tied record, and they'd have the tiebreaker against them because they would have beat them twice. So next week, Goodfellas, Crazy Gaming, that's going to be the decider on who goes to the playoffs and who doesn't, no matter what happens the rest of these games. So that's going to be a fun one to watch.
I think we're 3-1 or 3-2. I can't remember.
You guys are in for sure. Everybody else, actually, with this result of this game, it kind of cements that it's either between Goodfellas and Crazy Gaming. That's the only 2 teams
That might not make the playoffs. Yeah.
Yep, and it'll happen next week because they'll play each other. So that'll be fun to watch.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations, Dab, on your victory, and you're going into a bye week next week, so definitely, hopefully, see you in the playoffs.
Sounds good. Thanks, man. You guys have a good one.
GG's, everybody. Thanks for
GG's,
watching.
Thank
everybody.
you for watching. Definitely tune in tomorrow for our next series of matches. Thank you all for tuning into the stream.
Peace.